What's up, everyone? This is Be Well Informed, YouTube channel for helping you be well informed as well as become happier, more fulfilled, and more aware as an adult. And this episode, this video is going to be kind of a preview of sorts. What I'm going to be doing. I might do it. I'm not sure exactly when this is going to happen. Probably a couple of days, depending on what I decide to do with this and what I've learned from some understandings I'm going to be sharing here. But what I'm going to be doing is releasing a 3-part. At least it's going to start with 3 parts. A 3-part series called "Becoming Aligned," where I talk about 3 basic understandings that can not only help you deconstruct the past inside of you, particularly when the past is fear, and even the present when the present is also fear, but it also will help you to change these things if you really want to change them. But really, I find that really the only thing that you almost need to do for the most part is to deconstruct these things, because the reason why you're not happy is because of all this fear-based programming that is in your mind. So I'm going to be talking about this in a 3-part series. It might expand to 4 or 5 depending on what happens. It's going to be based on basically like a weekly basis, and the reason why I'm doing this on a weekly basis instead of like every day is because what I want you to do is I want you to observe these ideas within yourself. And there's going to be 3 basic understandings that I'm going to be giving you. And I'm going to be giving you them here now today, but I'm not really going to go over them too much. I'm just going to give you like a basic overline. So the first understanding is that love and fear is the only choices that you make in the universe. And I'm going to be going more into this in the first episode. The second episode is going to be about projection and why, certain beliefs and ideas hold the power that they do over you. And the third episode is going to be about how energy goes where attention flows, and how this creates and keeps going the past and you, the past that keeps you stuck, especially. And that's really what we're interested in here. Like the positive stuff, it doesn't matter too much. Like attachments and things like that, it matters, but it doesn't matter too much. It's more about like understanding and deconstructing the fear within you. So these episodes are going to be on a weekly basis. I might start tomorrow. I might start it next week. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to be starting it in a couple of days. At the latest, it's going to be like Monday or Tuesday of next week. So you might be asking me, so what is the purpose of these episodes? Why would I want to watch 3 episodes? Sit there and wait 3 weeks for an episode. Well, these basic understandings that I'm going to be teaching you and showing you could literally change could literally change your whole life. Literally change how you act, how you feel in everyday life. And also change your past beliefs that hold you back and all these things. And that's really what we're after here. We're not really after improving the self by getting more success, although that can be useful and helpful too. But it's more about like undoing the past in you and changing things if you want to change things, and how to do this. So be ready for this this series coming. It's going to be a 3-part series at the very least. There might be a 4th part about identity and how this relates to the other 3 parts, and possibly some other things related to these topics, and basically these three ideas underpin all of why you do what you do, as well as why other people do what they do, and how this happens and has its hold on people the way it does. And this is really important to understand and see within yourself, so that you don't become stuck. You don't forget about these things, and so you can actually literally live a happy life. And not even really by even doing anything so much as by just undoing the fear, by just becoming aware of it, and becoming aware that, oh, this is fear. That's really like the end goal that we're doing here, is undoing the fearful parts of yourself that really don't serve your agenda and your goals and your authentic self. That's what I'm really interested in, at the moment, is helping you to get closer to your authentic self. So be ready to see these episodes. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be releasing them, because what I'm doing is not only integrating these understandings within myself and like seeing them and observing them within myself, but also seeing how you can kind of like undo these past fears inside of you, these past projections that are inside of you, undo the energy goes where attention flows thing that keeps these fears going. And the way that you do undo this is by seeing these three understandings and why they affect you the way they do. And that might be why also I make a fourth episode about this called, understanding identity or something like this. So I might do that, and then I might do an expanded episode about different identities that you might find and notice within yourself that are fear-based, or at least partly fear-based. Because the problem is also too that you might find is that with the subtler levels of fear, you may not realize that they're actually fear. And so I'm going to be going over that as well. That might be another episode, or it might be in the first episode, depending on what I end up doing with this series. So stay tuned for this, because this is going to be really informative, and it's really going to be transformative if you take these lessons to heart and really start to see them within yourself. See how this works in everyday life in such a way that you can literally change your life, and not even really by doing anything, but by just watching and deconstructing the fear that's inside of you. So anyways, this is Be Well Informed, and I'll talk to you in the next episode.